How are you?
They cover my house. She's been working with my legs. My head is so fuzzy and blurry. It's like that. I break the reason. You know, it's that garbage thing. All that and go around circles. Yeah.
Good evening, everyone. A little bit loud, sorry.
So I do that, 6-7 times.
And welcome to our annual Academic Award Night. We're here tonight to recognize the hard work and dedication of a fantastic group of students. Students, I can honestly say that you make being a teacher and a principal and a superintendent one of the best jobs in the world. For a fact, you have made everyone in this room very proud. DuBois Area High School, all your teachers, everyone who's worked with you. I thought it'd be nice at this time if parents would join me in a quick round of applause to congratulate the hard work and dedication of these students. At this time, I have the privilege to introduce one of our outstanding senior students. He is here tonight to address our ceremony with a special message. He will be attending Penn State Barron with the Alumni Scholarship in Honors College and has been accepted into LECOM this fall. Would you please join me in welcoming Mr. Timothy Stainbrook to the stage?
Good evening, fellow scholars. I would like to start the night by asking you to reflect on that which has brought us all here: perseverance. If there's one virtue that is most crucial to success, it is this one. It is the capacity to press forward despite our unyielding environment. It is the uniquely human ability to keep going even though we know things are bleak. It is what our forefathers called upon from the very beginning at Plymouth and as they journeyed ever westward. When we're at our lowest, this virtue is what stops us from just giving it all up. I can tell you from experience that apathy is a very attractive option. Giving up is just so easy. This may be a bit surprising to hear, but when you're up until 3 a.m. annotating Shakespeare or writing a research paper, I'm sure you'd agree with me on this. However, when I've been tempted to lose sight of my goals and give in to apathy, I remember what I want to do with my life. I know that if I give up now, I will never achieve what I want to. My life will have been a waste. Without perseverance, everything any one of us has ever done will have been for nothing. There will always be hardships to overcome, and no matter how easy your life may be, there will always be this desire to do nothing. When we meet challenges, we have two choices. We may either try or not try. It's as simple as that. When we inevitably have to choose between the two, we must remember that even if we do not overcome our challenges, we better ourselves by simply attempting to. Perseverance is just this ability to try. It carries us through the depths of despair and towards the summit of joy. Without it, we choose to accomplish nothing and submit to the darkness. Perseverance is one virtue that we've always needed, but never more than this year. I know that you've all heard of these unprecedented times so much that you're sick when I even say those words. So instead, I'll simply say that these times aren't unprecedented. These times are completely precedented, in fact. Even the most cursory reading of any history book will reveal the suffering of the past. If there are any constant companions to the human race, they are war, famine, and disease. These things have never left us for all the days of our lives. There's actually a theory amongst historians that every century has a major war and a major plague. In the 1700s, it was the 7 Years' War and smallpox. In the 1800s, it was the Civil War and cholera. And in the 1900s, it was both of the world wars, with the Spanish flu right in between them. Every generation must face these great calamities. Now, it is our turn. We could just give up. We could simply say, it's not my problem, and go about our lives giving nothing back to the people and communities that have supported us. We could abandon the legacy of our predecessors and succumb to the mindless horror of our existence. Or, we could do as every great human generation has done before us, and persevere. Things are bad, that is undeniable, but they are no worse than they have ever been. The only difference is that today we have the benefit of hindsight. We can look towards history and call upon our forerunners for guidance and support. We can persevere not only so that we may survive, but also so that later generations may look to us as an example. Perseverance is what has enabled us to not only survive, but to thrive in this dangerous, chaotic universe. Your invitation to this event is the evidence for the power of perseverance. It brings not only success, but hope, joy, and love into the world. Take this opportunity to reflect upon the reason for your success, and hold on to it with all your might. Let us not go gentle into that good night. Let us persevere. And it's now my pleasure to introduce to you Mr. Mike Gressler, your MC for the evening.
Very well said, Tim. That was really great, and I think that you said a lot in there that speaks to students in the DuBois School District and across the world right now, with everything going on, still working hard, still persevering, pushing forward. And tonight we gathered here to celebrate that hard work and what you students have achieved, what your sons and daughters have achieved, and to congratulate them on their achievements. So, what we're going to do tonight is we are going to get started with recognition of our honors graduates. And to do that, I have Mr. Pasternak assisting me. And I'm asking that honors graduates, as your name is called, if you can come down to the stage, come up on this side, we'll have a certificate for you, and then you can exit down there on that side. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. And folks, we're going to start out with our cum laude graduates. Our cum laude graduates are those who are graduating with an average between 92.5 and 95.4%. So our cum laude graduates, starting out with Cameron Bailey. Julia Basham. If we could hold applause until the end, then we will apply to all of our cum laude graduates at once. Next, Justin Berg. Jeremy Clausen. John Covey. Nathan Davies. Rebecca Amy. Tucker Fenstermacher. Ryan Gildersleeve. Savannah Gray. Connor Hamby. Olivia Johnson. Stephanie Juarez Morguia. Morgan King. Riley Kanar. Dale Cott. Jacob Kraus. Riley Long. Derek Lyle. Mason McDaniel. Jordan Miller. Mason Miller. Alexis O'Kane. Jude Rowan. Evan Thomas. Isaac Wayne. Natalie Wolfgang. Ladies and gentlemen, our cum laude graduates. Next, we will have our magna cum laude graduates. These are students who are finishing between a 95.5 and 99.4% during their high school career. Magna cum laude graduates, and just like with our cum laude, if you hold applause until the end, then we will clap for all of them. First up, we have Ms. Kyla Alker. Hannah Allen. Morgan Allman. Caleb Beard. Alicia Bryan. Kayla Butterfuss. Courtney Carter. Elizabeth Chalesky. Tyler Crispin. Amelia Corner. Anila Cortina. Mackenzie Druzak. Nicholas Farrell. Antonia Denise. Katrina Fish. Sydney Gray. Alyssa Horn. Madison Huey. Lacey Kinder. John Coons. Madison McCall. Kaylee McCracken. Taylor Miller. Derek Money. Carly Nelson. Olivia Nelson. Tyler Newell. Ashlyn Payton. Victoria Penwiller. Rain Perry. Ryan Sikeri. Kylie Snyder. William Snyder. Luke Sprankle. Lillian States. Trista Truesdale. Jordan Uplinger. London Watt. Janie Waxler. Amanda Weber. Riley West. Peyton Wheaton. Brady Woodward. And the last of our magna cum laude graduates, we have Evan Ziemek. Ladies and gentlemen, our magna cum laude graduates. Our final group of honors students are our summa cum laude graduates. And these are students who have earned a 99.5% and above. They have worked hard, they have done all that they could. They took, in many cases, AB and honors classes that were heavily weighted and still maintained a very high average. So our summa cum laude graduates, we're starting out with Isaac Angelonis. Eve Barnett. Gianna Battaglia. Crabtree. Lydia Dixon. Sasha Elkassis. Chloe Barone. Morgan Felix. Nicholas Felix. Raina Fenstermacher. Kaylee George. Alexander Greco. Nicholas Greco. Abigail Goddard. Justin Calvin. Rachel Kister. Ethan Canal. Cindy Lane. Beverly Levy. Mary Claire Meliza. Michaela Martin. Matthew McCullough. Ellen McFadden. Michael Orzakowski. Melina Petrick. Olivia Reed. Emily Richards. Michaela Robertson. Devin Rothrock. Lucy Scheffler. Leah Schweiger. Monica Scotto. Claire Schaefer. Ty Scholastic. Lakin Smith. Taylor Smith. Timothy Stainbrook, Jr. Garrett Starr. Chloe Stoner. Sarah Swope. Avery Timko. Sage Weiler. Aaliyah Williams. Anna Winger. Congratulations to our summa cum laude graduates and all of our Congratulations to all of you honors graduates on a job well done this year and all previous years. If you notice in your program, there's an extra piece of paper in there. There's another separate piece of paper. What that is, folks, is those are various scholarships and scholastic awards that our students received this year that we won't be presenting this evening. They will be presented in another ceremony elsewhere, or will be at a later date, or in many cases given by their future schools. And before we move on with the other awards we have this evening, the scholarships, I'd like to take another moment to have a round of applause for Mr. Stainbrook's speech there at the beginning. I think that was excellent and very well done. Very good job, very good job. So the first of our scholarships now and awards, we are going to be recognizing the winner of the U.S. Marines Scholastic Excellence Award and the U.S. Marines Semper Fidelis Award for Musical Excellence. And to do so, we have Sergeant Thomas Ruizy from the United States Marine Corps.
How's it going, DuBois area? So my name is Sergeant Ruizy. I am the Marine recruiter for State College area and DuBois area as well. I'm an electrician by trade, and I'm bringing up 2 awards. One's for the Scholastic Excellence Award, and the next one's for the Semper Fidelis Award. For 246 years, the Marines have been recognized as the best military organization in the world. We earn that reputation because Marines teach every new recruit the value of both physical and mental strength. Mental strength comes through academic study, and we encourage the nation's youth to complete high school. We also offer every Marine several methods of going to college at our expense. I'm honored to recognize the efforts of a special student who has demonstrated outstanding citizenship and leadership in academics. The United States Marine Corps takes pleasure in presenting the Scholastic Excellence Award to Monica Scotto. Okay, the Semper Fidelis Award. Not only does the Marine Corps have the highest physical and mental standards, the United States Marine Corps is proud to have one of the finest musical programs in the world. The most notable member of the program is the Marine Band, also known as the President's Own, from Washington, D.C. The prestigious musical organization was formed in 1798 and has played at every presidential inauguration since Thomas Jefferson's. The Marine Corps realizes that there would be no Marine Band without the dedicated young musicians. For this reason, the Marine Corps supports the high school band programs by awarding the Semper Fidelis Award. I'm honored to present this year's Semper Fidelis Award for recognition of diligence, dedication, and musical excellence while performing in the high school band to Julia Bashline. Thank you for your time.
Thank you, Sergeant. For our next award, we have the United States Air Force Highest Math and Science Awards. And to present those, we have Tech Sergeant Kevin Hollander.
Good evening. My name is Tech Sergeant Kevin Hollander. I'm your local Air Force recruiter. I feel really honored in sharing you with the achievements of our hardworking young students. This is an occasion of pride for all of us as we have come together to celebrate this day. This award ceremony is among my most treasured occasions of the school year, as it provides us an opportunity to reflect this crazy year, address the whole community, and share the achievements of the students with their parents. I'm extremely glad that the fact that DuBois Area School District is putting in every effort to teach the highest lessons in education and moral example. On this important occasion, we get a chance to publicly celebrate the success achieved through the sheer hard work and perseverance of both of the students as well as the teachers. The United States Air Force is extremely pleased to recognize and mention the winners of the highest Math and Science Award. First off, the first winner is Nicholas Felix. And our second winner for the highest Mathematics and Science Award goes to Lakin Smith. Thank you for your time.
Next, we have former Navy Lieutenant Ed Chow, United States Naval Academy Class of '88, Blue and Gold Officer, to present the United States Naval Academy appointment.
My thanks to Principal Weibel, Dean Pasternak, and students and families to DuBois Area High School for this wonderful opportunity to meet you and the distinguished graduates of 2021. My name is Ed Chow, the United States Naval Academy's Candidate Guidance Office Deputy Area Coordinator for Western Pennsylvania. It's my distinct pleasure to have the opportunity today to recognize the significant honor which Mr. Ethan Edward Knar has earned by receiving an appointment to the United States Naval Academy in Annapolis, Maryland. This year, Mr. Knar was one of about 16,000 students from throughout the nation who applied for one of approximately 1,200 seats for the Naval Academy's class of 2025. The admission process is unique and requires each student to apply for and receive a nomination, most commonly from their congressman or senator, complete a thorough medical exam, and successfully pass a physical fitness evaluation, in addition to the usual submissions of transcripts, recommendations, and essays. Screening is very thorough, with a focus on well-rounded individuals who have demonstrated leadership potential and a willingness to accept responsibility, as well as outstanding academic credentials. Mr. Knar received an appointment from the Honorable Glenn Thompson, representative of Pennsylvania's 15th District. As such, Mr. Knar will represent not just DuBois Area High School, but the 15th Congressional District in the Brigade of Midshipmen. An appointment to the United States Naval Academy is equivalent to a full 4-year scholarship, including tuition, room and board, medical and dental benefits, and a monthly midshipman stipend. After completing the 4-year curriculum at the Naval Academy, students receive a Bachelor of Science degree and in one of 26 majors and earn a commission as an officer in the United States Navy or Marine Corps. From there, graduates embark on challenging careers in the naval service and are granted, above all, the grave and solemn, yet immensely rewarding responsibility of stewardship and accountability for the lives and success of other American families' own sons and daughters, some of whom may be here today, and each of whom will themselves have also sworn oaths of service to our country. Mr. Knar, for your willingness to accept the responsibility of the above, to faithfully discharge the duties which your fellow citizens of the U.S. will consign to you, and to accept the challenge and duty of always encouraging, inspiring, and helping others to thrive in any environment that you may face together, including deeply uncertain ones, today and in the future, wherever we may need you. Thank you very much, and congratulations on your selection by the admissions office to lead future service generations. DuBois Area High School should be very proud of Mr. Knar's achievements and profound commitment to service. And on behalf of the Superintendent of the United States Naval Academy, Vice Admiral Sean S. Buck, it is my pleasure to present the certificate of appointment to Mr. Kanar to the United States Naval Academy Class of 2019. Congratulations and congratulations.
Congratulations. Next, to announce our U.S. Army enlistments, we have U.S. Army Staff Sergeant Kevin Banji.
How are y'all doing this evening? Good. I am here because I want to welcome the new people that have joined the United States Army. They have stepped up and actually taken a call. So we are going to present them with a little bit of an award and incentive for joining our ranks and signing up to dedicate their lives to this country. I'd like to first welcome Noah Hitt. He is in here. Noah Hitt? I would like to also call up Talon Lazier. Talon signed up Army a little while back, and he is ready to serve this country. So, please welcome. Next up, I'd like to welcome Michaela Martin to come up to the stage. And last but definitely not least, Zachary Schugers. Thank you all. Come sing.
Next, we have the Gladys A. Tozier Memorial Scholarship, and to present that, we have Mrs. Wendy Benton, Superintendent of the DuBois School District.
Good evening. Gladys A. Tozier, a graduate of Goucher College and Columbia University, was a professional librarian, serving as reference librarian in the New York City Public Library. She was a historian who was very interested in the education of young people. Because she lived at various times in Clearfield, Elk, and Lycoming counties, she established this scholarship for one student in each county. Miss Tozier died at the age of 96 in May of 1990. The Gladys Tozier Scholarship is given on the basis of need, scholarship, and character. This is a 4-year scholarship, $1,000 per semester per year for a total of $8,000. This year's recipient will be attending Bucknell University to major in biochemistry. The 2021 Gladys Tozier Scholarship winner is Miss Anna Wingard.
Our next award this evening is the DAR Award, the Daughters of the American Revolution. To present this, we have Mrs. Elaine Kennard, Regent of the DuBois Susquehanna chapter of the Daughters of the American Revolution.
Thank you very much, and good evening, everybody, and congratulations to all the graduate students this year. The National Society Daughters of the American Revolution, founded in 1890, is a volunteer women's service organization dedicated to promoting patriotism, preserving American history, and securing America's future through better education for children. 2021 marks the 87th consecutive year that the National Society has honored, recognized, and rewarded senior high school students who exempt the qualities of a good citizen. They are dependability, which includes truthfulness, loyalty, punctuality, and being worthy of trust. Service includes cooperation, courtesy, and contributing to the welfare of others. Leadership. This includes personality, self-control, ability to inspire others, and being a decision maker. Patriotism. This includes devotion to and support of one's country, supporting service members and veterans, working for causes that make one's community stronger, and appreciating the cultural and historic importance of America's unique population. As Regent of the DuBois Susquehanna chapter, Daughters of the American Revolution, it is an honor and pleasure to be here this evening to recognize Ethan Kennard for being named as DuBois Area High School's DAR Good Citizen. Ethan makes a difference not only in his school, but also in his community, and will in turn contribute to keeping this nation strong. At this time, is Ethan here? We're really not related.
Thank you, Mrs. Kennard. Next, we are going to have the DuBois Area Council on the Arts, the Dr. George N. Nye Scholarship. To present that, we have Mrs. Mary Ann Fida, founding member and secretary of the DACOTA.
Thank you. I'm Mary Ann Fida for the DuBois Area Council on the Arts. And every year we give annual art scholarships to students, graduating seniors who are going to college for the visual arts. The scholarship is awarded to honor both Dr. Nye and the recipient. Dr. Nye was a past superintendent of the DuBois area schools. He was a great supporter of the arts, and he provided Dakota with the funding to be able to honor a senior every year with the scholarship. So this year, we're honoring Connor Hamby with an art scholarship. Congratulations.
the Samuel Richards Visual Arts Award. To present that, we have Mrs. Robin Craig, teacher here at DuBois Area High School.
Hello, everyone. I'm delighted to see that Connor received the scholarship. Dakota's been so incredibly supportive of our visual arts students for so many years. Mr. Richards was a graduate of Penn State University and was a former art teacher in the DuBois Area School District for 38 years. I'm only on year 16. I don't know if I can do much more. I'm kidding, but I think 38 is very noteworthy. He retired in 2000, but continues to volunteer for teaching art because it's a lifelong love of him. The Sam Richards Art Award is given each year to a senior who is an outstanding fine arts student, one who rises above others in the art classroom. The student is chosen by our teachers of this school to remark upon the 4 years that he or she has been in our program. We factor in many considerations, but this year in particular, we chose a student based on their work ethic, heart, enthusiasm for the subject of art. I'm so proud to give Miss Madeline Sensor this year's Samuel Richards Art Award for persistence, enthusiasm, and wholehearted love for the visual arts. She's worked this year to design sets for the musical, The Little Mermaid. She's directing other students to help her. She created art in and out of the classroom, and I hope that this comes true for her, but she wants to become a children's book illustrator one day. She thinks inquisitively about all of her surroundings, even motivating me to try new things. So she sees the world through the lens of detail and creates so that others can understand how rich the world is. So, is she here? That's a question. Well, I guess I'll give this to her tomorrow.
Thank you, Mrs. Craig. Next, we have the DuBois Area School Alumni and Educational Foundation Scholarships. To present these, we have Mrs. Ann Young, Director of Curriculum and Instruction and Assessment here at DuBois Area School District, Mrs. Gretchen Javins, teacher at DuBois Area High School, Mr. Andy Collins, Juniata Elementary teacher.
This year, the DuBois Area Schools Alumni and Educational Foundation will be announcing 11 alumni scholarship and award winners and recognizing 2 students who received scholarships earlier this fall. We would like to thank our scholarship committee members consisting of Janie Braid, Andy Collins, Gretchen Javins, and Dick Pingsler.
The first scholarship is the Dorothy and Delos Hibner Memorial Scholarship. The Hibners were 1943 DuBois High School graduates. The $1,000 scholarship was created by their son, Delos Hibner IV, with a matching contribution from his employer through the Aetna Foundation. This year's winner of the Dorothy and Delos Hibner Memorial Scholarship is Lucy Scheffler.
The next scholarship is the Dr. Albert L. Varichello Jr. Memorial Scholarship. Dr. Varichello, a 1975 DuBois Area High School graduate, was a well-respected doctor in our area for many years. The scholarship was created by his family with additional donations from their friends. This year's winner of the Dr. Albert L. Varichello Jr. Memorial Scholarship is Avery Timko.
Our next scholarship is the Irene McNeil Memorial Scholarship. This scholarship was created by Irene's family. Irene McNeil was a 1928 DuBois High School graduate and was a great believer in education. Unfortunately, she was unable to pursue a post-secondary education herself, so her family wanted to give other students this opportunity by awarding 2 $1,000 scholarships. This year's winners of the Irene McNeil Memorial Scholarships are Claire Schaefer and Anna Wingard.
Our next scholarship is the Jim Simplizio and Larry B. He Memorial Scholarship. Jim and Larry were 1956 DuBois High School graduates. This memorial scholarship fund was created by their family and classmates. This year's winner of the $1,000 Jim Simplizio Larry B. He Memorial Scholarship is Abigail Geyer.
Our next scholarship is the Drs. Sharice and Manjula Shaw Scholarship for STEM. The Shaw family created this new annual scholarship in March 2021 for graduating seniors who have been accepted into an accredited college or university to pursue a degree in a STEM program. This year's winner of the $1,000 Drs. Sharice and Manjula Shaw Scholarship for STEM is Ellie McFadden.
Our next scholarship is the Shirley Ann Phillips Stofka Memorial Scholarship. This is our second new scholarship that was created in March 2021. Shirley's family established this scholarship to serve as a living legacy for their mother and wife. The winner of the $1,000 Shirley Ann Phillips Stofka Memorial Scholarship is Ashlyn Payton.
Our next scholarship is the DAHS Class of 1965 Scholarship. This is our third new scholarship that was created in April 2021. The Class of 1965 established this annual $500 scholarship to help students pursue their post-high school goals. The winners of these two $500 DAHS Class of 1965 scholarships are Gianna Battaglia and David Wright III.
next two $2,000 awards were created by the DuBois Area Schools Alumni and Educational Foundation. The foundation created these awards to support graduating seniors who have an established plan to advance their education, enlist in the military, or seek employment. This year, the winners of the DuBois Area High School Alumni Awards are Lakin Smith and Sarah Swill.
Lastly, we would like to recognize the winners of the Dorothea E. K. Scheidmantel Memorial Scholarships, which were presented in November. These scholarships were created by Dorothea's daughter, Sally. Dorothea was a 1939 DuBois High School graduate. She was a humble person who was grateful for her blessings and had a passion for helping others. The winners of the $1,000 Dorothea E. K. Scheidmantel scholarships were Avery Timko and Mason McDaniel.
Next, we have the DuBois Rotary Club scholarships. And to present those, we have Mr. Robert Javins, past president of the DuBois Rotary.
On behalf of the Rotary Club of DuBois, it is an honor and a privilege to present $1,000 scholarships to the following students. Kaylee George. Lakin Smith. Taylor Smith. Anna Winger.
Next award that we will have this evening is the DuBois Little League Scholarships. To present those, we have Mr. Scott Frano, President of the DuBois Little League, and Mrs. Katie Miller, Board Member of the DuBois Little League.
Good evening. Again, Scott Frano, President of DuBois Little League. This young lady here is Carrie Miller. She's our Scholarship Foundation Director. Excuse me. lot of people throughout this room and herself have spent a lot of time and energy over the last month or two. So at this time, I'd like to give her a round of applause and the rest of the DuBois School District. So with that being said, if there's any problems with the checks or anything, that's her fault. I'd like to take this time to congratulate the class of 2021. I know it's been a pretty crazy year, actually the last 2 years, to be honest. But understand, it's one of many hurdles in your life that you'll have to go through, and we trust you'll have very few problems with continuing your life's work in a positive way. We're very honored to be a part of this special night. And as I look through the crowd, I see a lot of familiar faces. They grew up in our DuBois Little League family, and we're very excited to see what your future holds. Although we are only giving out a handful of scholarships tonight, we know that each and every one of you will do amazing things in the up and coming years. And we just want to thank you for letting us be a little part of your past. This is the second year for the DuBois Little League Scholarship. Each year we give away 4 $250 scholarships based off of a couple criteria. One being that you went through the DuBois Little League system for 4 years, and the other was telling a little bit about yourself and how DuBois Little League changed your perception of life and possibly a small story. Although there were many great applicants tonight, there ended up being 3 winners from the DuBois Area School District. Your 3 winners are Michael Warzakowski, Lakin Smith, and Taylor Smith. Thank you very much.
Our next award is the DuBois Lions Club Scholarships. To present those, we have Mr. George Petula, DuBois Lions Club Treasurer.
Good evening. I'm George Matola. I'm the DuBois Lions Treasurer. I'm very honored to be here tonight. Lions Club International is the largest service club organization in the world. The Lions have founded in 1917 and have 1.4 million members in 200 countries. The Lions' original foundation was built on global vision, but the Lions have gone on to add hunger, the environment, childhood cancer, and diabetes to their global platform. Our local Lions are men and women who come together to make our communities better. One of the main beliefs of the Lions is that young people are our leaders of tomorrow. It is with that belief that even in a very highly challenging year when we had the limited ability to meet and limited ability to fundraise, we felt that these scholarships would be our highest priority as Lions in this year. Before I go on to present the awards, I just would like to take a second to recognize a member of the DuBois Lions Club, Mr. Don Okonski, who passed away in the last year. Don has been a long-time founder and chairman of this project, and he was a long-time teacher in the DuBois Area School District, so many of you know him. So moving on, it's my pleasure to present 4 $750 scholarships on behalf of the DuBois Lions. The 4 people that are winning these awards this year had one trait that was in common. They answered with either they were proud of or the reason they felt they deserved this scholarship was their dedication to serving the community. And that's very fitting because the motto of the Lions is "We Serve." So with that said, I'd like to announce the winners. The first one is Miss Abigail Geyer. And some of Abby's highlights were helping with the DuBois Dream and the Salvation Army. Next, Rachel Kister. Rachel helped with projects with the Sykesville Lions and caring for sharing with kids. Next is Olivia Reed. Olivia has worked with Habitat for Humanity, Salvation Army, and with local food pantries. And last, Avery Timko. And Avery has also done work with the Salvation Army and helped up at Christ the King Manor. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Petula. Next, we have the Penn Highlands DuBois Auxiliary, Claire Hall Scholarships. To present those, we have Mrs. Karen Cordy Yannick, the Penn Highlands DuBois Auxiliary President, and Mrs. Patty King, the Auxiliary Secretary for Penn Highlands DuBois Auxiliary.
Thank you, and congratulations to all of the graduating seniors. I'm Karen Kaduri Yannick, president of the Penn Highlands Auxiliary of DuBois, and this is Patty King. She's our secretary. We are here tonight to present the Clara Hall Scholarship Awards. Clara Hall was a nurse in DuBois in the 1940s. She was married to a doctor, and between the two of them, they set up a trust fund for females in nursing students. This was a big deal because back in the 40s, there were not many opportunities for female students. In the 70s, it was opened up to both male and female students. The Auxiliary of Penn Highlands has been the administrator of the trust for many years. When the trust came to an end, the Auxiliary made the decision to keep the Clara Hall Scholarship Awards going. The amounts given are not large, but this enables us to help a greater number of students. We raise our money through sales in the atrium of the hospital, and we also hold several fundraisers throughout the year. Patty has the names.
When we read your name, please come up. First presenting to Hannah Allen. Presenting to McKenna Britton. Kayla Butterfuss. Antonia Denise. Kaylee George. Joseph Griffin. Michael Orzakowski. Ashlyn Pape. Olivia Reed. Sage Weibel. Thank you.
Next up, we have the CNB Bank Scholarships. And to present those, we have Mrs. Nancy Shelburne, Guidance Counselor at DuBois Area School.
Good evening. CNB Bank is awarding 2 scholarships to students from our area who are pursuing a business-related degree at a college or university. Judging was based on contributions to school and community, an essay, and letters of recommendation. The winners this year, Julia Bashline, and Chloe Stoner. Thank you.
Our next scholarship this evening are the Priority First Federal Credit Union Scholarships. To present these, we have Ms. Misty Connor, Branch Manager, and Ms. Sierra Gusky, Member Services Representative.
I would like to congratulate all the scholarship winners here today. My name is Sierra Gusky, and with me is Misty Connor. We are here on behalf of Priority First Federal Credit Union to present the 2021 scholarship winner. Priority First Federal Credit Union is a community credit union serving the areas of Jefferson and Clearfield counties, with offices in Brookville, Brockway, Clearfield, Punxsutawney, and here in DuBois. We started our scholarship program as a way to give back to the communities we serve.
This year, we awarded 10 educational scholarships. As part of our application process, we asked the students what is their greatest financial fear or concern for the future, and what steps they can take to either overcome it or prepare for it. Our scholarship is not only for high school seniors, but for anyone pursuing educational and career training opportunities after high school. At this time, I would like to introduce our 2021 scholarship recipients. We have two today. Lakin Smith and Taylor Smith. Congratulations.
Should I zoom?
Next, we have the DuBois Area JC Scholarship. To present that this evening, we have Mrs. Darcy Grenier, Liaison, and Ms. Sherry Price, JC's President.
Hello and good evening. My name is Darcy Grenier, and on behalf of the DuBois Area JCs, it is my distinct honor to present the 2021 JC Scholarship recipients tonight. The DuBois JCs is an organization that is made up of young, local working professionals in the DuBois area. As a group, we host many charitable events, fundraisers, and volunteers throughout the community. Our motto is that service to humanity is the best work of life. The recipient tonight has shown many of those qualities. She is attending Clarion University in the study of exploratory business. She is involved in the girls' varsity tennis team, National Honor Society, Student Council, and Peer Mediation Club. For fun, she enjoys playing tennis, photography, and has over 60 hours of volunteering in the local community, all while working a part-time job at a local restaurant. And on behalf of the DuBois JCs, we are proud to present this award tonight to Rachel Kister. Congratulations, Rachel, and best wishes to the class of 2021.
Our next scholarships are the S&T Bank Scholarships. To present these, we have Mr. John Oberlin, the DuBois Regional Manager.
Good evening. I'm honored to be here this evening to present the 2021 S&T Bank Scholarship. As an employer of almost 1,200 people in Pennsylvania, Ohio, and New York, S&T Bank is committed to rewarding and recognizing local talent and investing in the future career of local students. This year, S&T will award 10 $1,000 scholarships to students demonstrating academic excellence and community involvement. Scholarship applicants were judged on their GPA, class rank, S&P, SAT, ACT scores, as well as written essays, letters of recommendations, hardship, and community service. I am proud to award 2 $1,000 scholarships to Kayla Butterfucks and Sage Weibel. Congratulations. Thank you.
Our next scholarships this evening are the Oklahoma Tigers Youth Football and Cheer Team scholarships. To present these, we have Mr. Mark McGinnis, DuBois, Oklahoma Athletic Association board member.
Good evening. The Oklahoma Tigers Youth Football and Cheer Teams have been part of the DuBois area since 1961. We've always tried to stress the importance of athletics, academics, and community involvement to our participants. We are proud to be able to award 2 $500 scholarships this year. We would like to thank all of the students that submitted an application. It is my honor to announce that this year recipients are Joseph Griffin and Olivia Reed. Thank you.
Next, we have the Clearfield Jefferson Suicide Prevention Team Scholarship. To present us this evening, we have Miss Mary Brown, coordinator.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you all for allowing me to be here tonight. As you had just started, my name is Mary Brown. I've been the coordinator of our suicide prevention team now for 13 years, kind of been here from the very beginning. And I'm very honored to be able to present this scholarship to someone who is going to go forward with some social work and hopefully help individuals who may be, kind of feeling not so good about themselves and hopefully teach a little bit about suicide prevention. Congratulations to all the scholarship recipients tonight. It's very rewarding to be part of the ceremony with you guys. Clearfield Jefferson Suicide Prevention Team is a dedicated group of individuals from our community to support those affected by those who have lost a loved one to suicide. Our team provides training and resources available to anybody in our two-county area. And as we all know, this past year has been quite difficult for just about everybody. And we are very pleased to present this scholarship to a young lady with plans to become a social worker. She wants those that walk into her office to feel a sense of relief, to feel as they have entered a safe haven, a place where they feel at home and know they can say exactly how they feel, free of judgment. She has already helped family and friends when they needed an ear to listen and a shoulder to cry on. She knows she will meet tons of people and hopes to make a mark on each one. She hopes to save lives by providing education about suicide prevention. We need more young people like her who want to help those that feel they have no other option, help those that feel there's no hope, and she wants to be that help. So it is my pleasure to present the scholarship to a very deserving individual on behalf of the Suicide Prevention Team. And thank you once again for allowing me to participate in this event tonight. So I'm glad to give our $1,000 scholarship to Lacey Kender. And I'm hoping if Lacey's in the area in September around the 12th, it's our annual walk this year, we would love to have her be there to maybe say a few words on how she's moving forward with her plans to help those who may be needing a little bit of help.
Our next scholarships are coming from Forsyth Drilling Inc., the Trade Technical Scholarship, and the Medical Scholarship. To present these, we have Mrs. Robin Paul Honke, co-owner of Forsyth Drilling Incorporated.
Good evening. I'm very honored to be here tonight to present the Forsyth Drilling Scholarship. My mother, Diane Moore, is awarding two $1,000 scholarships to graduating seniors from DuBois Area High School who are furthering their educations in the medical and trade technical fields. I also want to thank Mrs. Donna Barr and the rest of the guidance staff in assisting us with our scholarship and sending the students our way and preparing their transcripts. I know that was a lot of work, and so we appreciate it. I also want to thank everyone who applied. It was a very hard decision for us to make. Forsyth Drilling was established in the 1950s by my late grandparents, Zane and Pat Forsyth, who lived in the Oklahoma section of DuBois. They were big fans of the DuBois Beavers, and they attended the football games and the wrestling matches and anything else that the kids were playing at the time. My mother and late father, Lee Moore, acquired our company in the late 70s and then handed it down to my brother Scott and Steve Moore and myself in the end of 2013. The DuBois community has been very good to our company, and God has blessed us with over 70 years of business. My mother wanted to honor my grandparents and father by rewarding these graduates. My grandparents and my father recognized the value of a good education, and they really enjoyed helping other people. Who better to help than our local graduates? Our first recipient is a young man going on to Penn State Barron to study mechanical engineering. Mr. Nicholas Felix, please come forward. Our next recipient is a young lady who is going on to Penn State DuBois to study physical therapy assistant. Miss Carly Nelson, please come forward. Thank you all, and have a great evening.
slight change to our program, folks. Next up, we are going to have Mr. Michael White, Commander of American Legion, Post 17, present some scholarships and awards from the American Legion.
Good evening. My name is Michael White. I'm the commander of Post 17, the American Legion here in DuBois. We're a veteran service organization aimed towards the assistance of veterans once they complete their military service, as well as their families and community outreach. This scholarship program started several years ago, and it's been my pleasure to sit on the board to award for the past 4 years. This year, for the recipients here, for the $2,500 scholarships, the first one will be Rachel Kister. Olivia Johnson. Claire Schaefer. I'd like to take a moment to thank all those that did apply. We had over 20 applicants. It was a very hard decision, but congratulations, and congratulations to all the graduates. Thank you.
Next, ladies and gentlemen, we have our DuBois Area School Retiree Scholarships and DuBois Area Education Association Scholarship, presenting Ms. Laura McLaughlin, DuBois Area High School teacher.
Good evening. I would first like to start by congratulating all of you. Clearly, the class of 2021 has not allowed such challenging times to interfere with or derail you from reaching your goals. So again, congratulations. Each year, the DuBois Area Education Association and DuBois Area School Retirees award scholarships to deserving individuals pursuing the field of education. Now, more than ever, good teachers are needed to inspire young people to pursue their dreams, regardless of any obstacle they may face along the way. We believe that the 3 young ladies being awarded tonight all have that gift. All 3 are phenomenal students with impeccable work habits. They are community philanthropists who have volunteered for organizations like Special Olympics, Arc of Learning, Grady's Decision, the American Red Cross, and Relay for Life. They are role models for their peers and are all-around amazing young women. Unfortunately, I do not have the time to tell you about each one individually, but please know that they are rock stars here at DAHS. So, first up, the DuBois Area School Retiree Scholarship, which was established by former teachers and support staff from the DuBois Area School District. They are awarding 2 individuals a $1,000 scholarship to help them pursue their educational goals of becoming teachers. I am greatly honored to award Gianna Battaglia and Taylor Smith this scholarship. Gianna is attending Clarion University to major in secondary education mathematics, while Taylor is heading to Slippery Rock to major in secondary physics and special education. Congratulations, ladies. Next, we have the DAEA Scholarship. This is a $1,000 scholarship that is awarded during the semester of student teaching. It's with great honor to award Olivia Johnson the DAEA Scholarship so that she can further her educational plans at Slippery Rock University to major in early childhood education and special education. Thank you and congratulations.
Next up, to present 3 awards: the Ben Friedel Memorial Scholarship, the May Anna Korb Scholarship, and the Robert P. Martini Scholarships. We have Miss Linda Rankus, DuBois Area High School teacher.
The team that put this together did really well, so if this gets messed up, it's me, not them. So, I have lots of papers. The first scholarship that I'll be awarding is the Ben Friedel Memorial Scholarship. The DuBois Area School District suffered a great loss in January of 2008. One of our teachers, Ben Friedel, was driving to work when his life tragically ended in an accident. He had quickly become an important part of our team here at DAHS. He was an inspiration to his students and to all who knew him. His friends and family established this scholarship in his honor. The recipient must be entering the field of education. The 2021 winner of the Ben Friedel Memorial Scholarship in the amount of $1,500 is Taylor Smith. Taylor will be attending Slippery Rock University, majoring in secondary special education. I told you, lots of papers. The next scholarship that I'll be awarding is the May Anna Korb Scholarship. This scholarship was designated to benefit bright, hardworking students who, in the opinion of the committee, have the potential for academic success and who value and desire a higher education. The recipient must be entering the field of education. The 2021 recipient of the May Anna Korb Scholarship is Olivia Johnson. Olivia plans to attend Slippery Rock University and major in special education and early childhood. Extra papers for this one. The next set of scholarships is the Robert Martini Memorial Scholarships. I'll be giving 3. This scholarship is given in memory of Robert P. Martini. Robert was an employee of Owens, Illinois, and passed away suddenly. He was an avid outdoorsman and a very giving person. His colleagues have great respect for him, and in 2004, they created this scholarship to honor his memory. The students selected must be committed to a post-secondary education, play an active role in their community, and show promise. I'm proud to present this year's Robert P. Martini Scholarship winners in the amount of $1,300 each. The first goes to Kyla Alkert. They're not in order, of course. Kyla will be attending Gannon University to major in secondary English education. Next is John Coons. John will be attending Penn State University to major in computer engineering. And finally, Lakin Smith. Lakin plans to attend Penn State University also to major in industrial engineering. Thank you.
Next, ladies and gentlemen, we have a few more scholarships here. Present Mrs. Elizabeth Trahuzak, School Council, will be presenting the DuBois Drug and Honor Scholarship, the N. Robert Bobby Moore Scholarships, and the George D. Montgomery the DuBois Drug and Honor Scholarship and the Bobby Moore Scholarships.
Hi, everyone. The DuBois Drug and Wellness Scholarship of 2021. The scholarship is a $500 scholarship given each year to a senior who will be starting a pre-pharmacy program in the fall. This student must not only have excellent academic record, but also the qualities needed in the profession of pharmacy. This year, Bill and I are pleased to present our scholarship to the following student, Abigail Geyer. The next scholarship is the N. Robert Bobby Moore Scholarship. Mrs. Moore established the scholarship trust with S&T Bank in memory of her son, N. Robert Bobby Moore, for a DAHS graduating seniors. Bobby graduated from the DuBois area schools and went on to Clarion University. While there, he decided to enlist in the armed services. While on assignment, his plane was lost over the Atlantic Ocean and was never recovered. This award is based on academic performance, involvement in the community, and extracurricular activities, and character recommendation. This year we have 5 winners for the N. Robert Bobby Moore Scholarship in the amount of $2,000 each. Our first winner is Donald Crabtree. Donald plans to attend Penn State University and major in mechanical engineering. Our second winner is Nicholas Felix. Nicholas is going to attend Penn State Barron and also major in mechanical engineering. Our third winner is Abigail Geyer. Abigail will be attending Houghton University college, and obtaining her bachelor in pre-pharmacy and biology. Our fourth winner is Sarah Swope. Sarah plans to attend Penn State, Maine, and major in chemical engineering. And our fifth winner is Anna Winnert, who will be attending Bucknell University and majoring in biomedical engineering. Congratulations, everyone.
Next, folks, we have the James R. and Esther Hawkins scholarships, the DuBois Kiwanis Club scholarship, and the Hilda Passarelli Caramella and Samuel L. Caramella scholarship. To present those, we have Mrs. Deidre Smith, school counselor.
Good evening. The first scholarship that I have is James R. and Esther Hawkins Scholarship. James R. Hawkins was a teacher, coach, and athlete. He was employed by the DuBois Area School District for many years. After his death, his wife, Esther Hawkins, also a former teacher in the DuBois Area School District, established a scholarship in his memory. With her passing in 2011, this scholarship is now given in memory of both James and Esther. To be eligible for the James R. and Esther Hawkins Scholarship, the recipients must be entering the field of education, must have 3 recommendations, one of which should be from a past teacher, and have strong academic standing. There are 2 recipients this year. This year's scholarship recipients, each receiving $500, are Olivia Johnson, and Taylor Smith. The next scholarship is the DuBois Kiwanis Club Scholarship. The DuBois Kiwanis Club is giving a $750 scholarship to a senior who lives in the DuBois Area School District and who will be furthering his or her education at a 2- or 4-year college, university, trade, or technical school. Our school had 1 winner this year. The 2021 Kiwanis Club Scholarship recipient is Alyssa Horner. Last scholarship that I have is the Hilda Passarelli Carmella and Samuel L. Carmella Scholarship. This scholarship is given to the best academically qualified student who plans to pursue a career in either teaching or arts. The 2021 recipient of the Hilda Passarelli and Samuel Carmella Scholarship in the amount of $1,300 is Taylor Smith.
Next, ladies and gentlemen, we have the Dr. Nebraska Women of Healthcare Scholarship. To present that, we have Mrs. Nancy Shelton once again.
Before I do that, Mr. Gressler, I'd like to let everyone know that there are 5 scholarship providers who are having wonderful ceremonies to announce their winners. But they did want us to recognize those students tonight at our ceremony, and those students will be notified also to come to their ceremonies that they're having for the individual students. First off, Bennett's Valley Lions Club Scholarship, worth $500, goes to Matthew McCullough, who's attending Penn State Barrett in biology. Next, the Reynoldsville Masonic Lodge Scholarship. Oh, wait. Here comes Matthew. Sorry, I didn't see you there. Congratulations. Next up, the Reynoldsville Masonic Lodge Scholarship Fund has 5 winners, each worth $1,500. Starting us off, Kaylee George, who's attending Edinburgh University, majoring in nursing. Next is Abigail Geyer, attending Houghton College, studying pre-pharmacy and psychology. Next up is Alyssa Horner, who's attending Clarion University for speech and language pathology. Okay, and next up is Rachel Kister, attending Clarion University for exploratory business. Followed by Chloe Stoner, who's attending IUP for finance. Next up is the Sons of the American Legion, Squadron number 17, with a $500 scholarship going to Olivia Johnson, who's attending Slippery Rock University for early childhood special education. Sykesville Civic Improvement Association Scholarship held their ceremony awarding Rachel Kister $250. Rachel? Rachel is attending Clarion University in exploratory business. And lastly, the Vietnam Veterans of America Scholarship of $1,000 has been awarded to Connor Hamby, who is attending Edinburgh University for art animation. So I'm sure these students will all enjoy the additional recognition you'll get from each organization at their ceremonies. Next up, it's my pleasure to introduce a scholarship that is in honor of someone. In many cases, we recognize people in memory of them, but rarely do I get the chance to honor someone who is with us now. The Dr. Nebraska Future Women of Healthcare Scholarship recognizes the hard work and caring of Dr. Algie Nebraska with a scholarship created in his name. The criteria for this award is a student who put in the hard work to reach their dreams, while still making time to volunteer for causes that help others. The winner has been selected on their merit, for their personal accomplishments, and for their desire to make helping others their life's work. The chosen recipient of the Dr. Nebraska Future Women of Healthcare Scholarship in the amount of $2,000 is Antonia Fenice. Antonia will be attending Clarion University to major in nursing. And the donor of the scholarship wanted me to tell you, Antonia, that we have no doubt your future in healthcare will help countless others, and we look forward to watching your success. Thank you.
Next, we have the Leslie E. Ozgowicz Memorial Scholarship. To present that, we have Mrs. Ellen Hayden.
Good evening. I'm honored to be here tonight to present Leslie Ozgowicz Memorial Scholarship in memory of my sister Leslie, who was a 1998 graduate of DuBois. To meet the criteria for this scholarship, the applicant must have been accepted to a branch of Penn State, hold academic achievement of a B average or better, and show involvement or service to the community. This year, I was reminded of the reasons we started this scholarship in the first place. The recipient we have chosen has stood out in many ways. Weighing in with outstanding academics at number 6 in her class, while actively participating in various school activities and sports. But what really moved me was her service to the community and the many ways she has volunteered during her high school career, and simply how people who know her have described her to me. Over the past few years, this young lady has overcome great obstacles with passion, energy, and bravery. For so many reasons, I'm honored to be able to stand up here and present the 5th annual Leslie Osakowicz Memorial Scholarship in the amount of $1,500 to Lakin Smith. Thank you. Congratulations, class of 21.
Next, we have the Mark Barris Foundation Scholarship and the Donald and Marlene Andrukowicz Memorial Scholarship. To present these, we have Mr. David Wolf, School Counselor.
Good evening, everyone, and congratulations to the 2021 graduates. The Mark Barris Foundation was established in 2016 to honor the memory of Mark Barris, a DuBois businessman and dedicated public servant. Mark's lifelong commitment to the DuBois community will continue through the work of the foundation which bears his name. His strong belief in the value of education inspired the scholarship. Each year, DuBois high school graduates will be awarded $3,000 to pursue higher education at a college or technical school. Mark Barris felt that each child deserves the best possible chance to learn and succeed. His personal experiences as a student with dyslexia, along with his experiences as a father, a grandfather, helped him realize with hard work and support there are no limits to what any child can achieve. With that thought in mind, the scholarship is specifically designed to recognize and reward students who have worked diligently to overcome personal challenges and wish to continue their education beyond high school. We're pleased to announce that Connor Hamby is this year's winner of the Mark Barris Foundation. Connor will be attending Edinburgh University, majoring in art animation. The second scholarship I'll be representing is the Andrukowicz family, who established the Donald and Marlene Andrukowicz Memorial Scholarship. The family chose to honor Don and Marlene this way because they felt it best reflected what their parents deeply believed in education and providing a helping hand. With these values and backgrounds in mind, they set the criteria for the scholarship as follows. The student must be in good academic standing, someone who chooses to pursue a degree in education or library sciences. They must be enrolled at either Clarion or IUP. They must have demonstrated an ability to overcome adversity. This year, 2021, they have chosen to award Mary Claire Malise with a $1,000 scholarship. Mary Claire will be attending Clarion University, majoring in secondary English education.
closing remarks, we have Mr. Chuck Pasternak, Assistant Principal here at DuBois Area High School.
Thank you, Mr. Gressler, and congratulations to all our 2021 graduates, all our award winners here this evening. I promise to keep this short, but I do, want to make a few comments here. First of all, what an impressive and dedicated group of students here before us tonight. Could we please all give them one last round of applause? Just as a message to the students, you are certainly the leaders of our future, and I am very pleased from what I see because I believe our future is bright. I wish you all nothing but the best. Remember that DuBois Area High School will always be considered your home, your alma mater, and know that we here at DuBois will always be here to support you. And I mean that with all my heart. Congratulations. I would also like to take a moment here tonight and give some special thanks. And I think, a warm round of applause is warranted for these folks as well. First of all, thank you to the parents and families of these wonderful students. For without your love and support through the years, these students would not be able to achieve the levels they have attained. And I know that that love and support will continue as these students that we saw before us tonight go on to do great things. So first of all, a nice round of applause for our parents and our families. Thank you. I would also like to thank our entire faculty and staff here in the DuBois School District. From the time you children entered kindergarten as young children, and now will graduate here in just a short couple of weeks as young men and women. You have been exposed and experienced to some of the finest education in the entire Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. And, I think that our faculty and staff would deserve a warm round of applause for providing these services to you. I would like to thank, our administrative team led by Mrs. Wendy Benton, our superintendent, Dr. Bridget Matson, our assistant superintendent, the DuBois Area School District Board of Education, for without their leadership, you guys would not be able to pursue some of the opportunities that are provided to you here in the district. So thank you, Mrs. Benton, and the rest of the leadership team. And lastly, before we conclude this evening's ceremony, a very special thanks here to several members of our staff who put in countless hours, and I mean countless hours, to put this ceremony together tonight. It requires a great deal of effort and coordination and a lot of moving parts. These are all staff members affiliated with our DuBois Area High School Guidance Department. I would actually like them to come out on stage. I know they're hiding here behind the curtain, so we'll see if they will come out here for their due recognition. First of all, our team of guidance counselors who are simply outstanding at what they do and bring their absolute best for our school every single day. Mrs. Nancy Shelgren. Mrs. Liz Drahushak. Mrs. Deidre Smith. Mr. David Volpe. And members of our guidance secretarial staff, Mrs. Donna Barr, and Mrs. Judy Simmons. So without the efforts of these folks, like I said, this ceremony tonight would not be possible. One last warm round of applause, and thank you all, and please have a wonderful evening.